All right, I'm on hole number 5 of the Safari Sunrise Tournament. I'm in Tuesday's qualifying round in the Ricky division. Let's go check it out. Hole number 5. Hole number 5. What is hole number 5? It's the par 3. It's the mid par 3. And I'll tell you, I tried a bunch of stuff on this hole. I went at this hole as many different ways as I could think of. I tried out here with a Saturn, and there's just enough topspin on a Saturn that you can get yourself to the hole doing that rough bump. I never had one single epic fail in the practice round doing this, even though I only caught it twice with the club that I was really wanting to try it with, which is a Goliath. And I came out here with a Goliath. I finally got it. Didn't hit it perfect twice in a row. And then, was it yesterday? I caught it with a Goliath and it made a flat run. And I hit the rough, but it caught that flat where it's like skipping a stone. We've all seen that happen before. And it flew past the cup. I think it actually ended up in the sand. I'm not a fan of this bounce over. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off over here and I'm going to go straight at it with a Grizzly. And I have no idea what ball that I need to bring. I think if I'm going to use a Grizzly, if I'm going to start off on this side, if my goal is to start off over here, then I'm going to have to bring a big enough ball to get me up there. So it's probably going to have to be at least a 2 or a 3 power ball. I tried this earlier today in my low level account, and I think I tried a 2 power ball and it didn't work. But partially is because my long iron I was using a Saturn and it only hits 120. And an upper developed Saturn, I think you can get it done with a Katana. I think. Maybe. I've been trying that rough bump all week, but I'm not having the luck that I want with that rough bump. And I had that one epic fail and and I had it with a Goliath, and I don't normally use a Goliath. I have zero confidence in Goliath. And I don't play with it all the time. So it's not one of those clubs that I have built up years worth of confidence with. So I'm going to take a Grizzly and a Katana. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to immediately switch to a Titan. I don't have any wind stuff down here, but the deal is that I really don't feel like we need to be doing a wind adjustment here, because when I go ready to scroll down or zoom down into my ring set, I can get way down there. I mean, I can get way down to the point where I can count the blades of grass. And typically, if you're that close, if you can get that close to your ring set, you're either uphill or you're on pretty flat ground. So I really don't even think I hit a single shot all week into this hole perfect. So I have no idea whether I need to do an elevation adjust or not. So I'm just going to play it straight up with a 0%, zero elevation. Let's think. Let's make sure just in case the Grizzly doesn't cut it, that I have some kind of backup. I could take my Grim Reaper. It's about the same ball guide 3.8 as a Saturn. 3.9. A little more accurate, not much, but a little. And a little more power. So I'm going to bring the Grim Reaper just in case the Grizzly doesn't have enough whatever. I want to have a backup plan. If every bag you have has the same club and that club doesn't work, then you're pretty well SOL. All right. Hey, Abusa. For all the people that are watching, if you're new members to the Kings of Golf Clan, we got a whole bunch of new members. We got so many new members, I can't even keep track. There's a bunch of new people. Welcome to the clan. We're all about helping each other. I mean, this is the whole deal. Nobody's judging anybody. Nobody cares what you're using. There's people here that are using everything under the sun. 3.8. And I am definitely a max club. I'm going to do 3.8. Let's see if I can catch a perfect so we can see if it goes in. I hit it great to the right, great to the left. Yes, I was in the Army. And I still get it wrong. Shoot first and ask questions later. That's the deal. At least I hit great to the left and it ended up great to the left. So that's encouraging. Distance wasn't too bad there. It actually rolled out a little bit faster than I thought. And where I would think that I need to be as far as like on a great to the left should be a little bit closer. So it's probably wanting me to do some kind of an elevation adjustment there. But when you look straight forward, the green looks like it's slightly elevated. I mean, it looks like it's absolutely flat up to that point, but it may have just a little bit of a dip right there where you're hitting, so it carries just a little bit more. But you can definitely zoom down on your ring set. In the hole. But I think that's the shot. I was taking a bunch of risky shots on these par threes, and I still think that the rough bump that we're doing on hole number 3 is a pretty dang risky shot. I was taking big risks on these par threes in the practice round, but I really don't want to ruin my round on one of these par threes. I want to give myself at least a look at it and be legitimate about it, but I don't want to take any big risks that I'm going to end up getting a par on one of these par threes. And I can tell you the very first time I epic fail on hole number 3 in the tournament, I will not be shooting that rough bump anymore. Getting the minimum score is way too important, especially in a tournament like this where the minimum score is 13. So we need to maximize picking up shots, and we can't afford to lose anything off the minimum score. There's other places for us to pick up shots. All right, that was hole number 5 of the Safari Sunrise Tournament and Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.